Ladies and gentlemen of the KH community, how are we doing? Welcome to another brilliant episode or show or thing, TV drama of KH No Filter Football. Today will definitely be a dramatic day because today we are going to be doing the one and only the tier list that everyone has been waiting for. The tier list where we rank MARINA GRANOVSKAIA's latest signings, which if you guys have been living under a rock as of today, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, today is the day that she finally leaves. It was official. Today she left.
No longer sporting director, no longer in charge of transfers.
Mm-hmm.
A posh way, she's a consultant, but you know, it's a posh way of saying, yeah see you later. That's it.
Later.
Huh.
So.
Which, I mean, we all have different opinions about MARINA, obviously, especially within the community.
No, we all 100% backed her. I remember that. That's it.
I wish.
Yeah. Oh well.
It is what it is, but I liked MARINA. I had no issues with her. Yeah, we've had some bad signings, but you know what? We're gonna rank them today, so we'll have a better idea of it. So basically, guys, for today the rules are pretty much simple. We're all gonna go one at a time. We're gonna do one player from left to right. We're gonna pick a side, a tier into which to put them, and then for best signing and worst signing, there will only be one player that can go there. Now if we disagree, we can pick a player to go there and swap it for another position. So say we put an Oscar, or not Oscar. Why are we talking about Oscar? Now that we mentioned Oscar before, it's stuck in my head. If we put a Costa under worst signing per se, and then Ziyech is okay, we can swap it out if we decide that another player belongs there, whatever, on our turn.
Yeah.
I think it'll make sense as we go.
But just to say though that Hazard won't be on it because he's in 2012.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all tried to find out when we think MARINA started her helping out with transfers, not when she took over sporting director. That's a different thing. So I think we found that she started helping out with transfers and doing transfers since January of 2014. So
yeah, it was a little tricky to figure out when exactly. It was kind of vague to know when she had like a direct involvement. So this is the list that we came up with that was like the best idea of what we got. And these are just major signings. We're not including players like I don't know, the minor league. Wow, I'm so American right now. No, Saul's in there. Saul's in there. I counted Saul in there.
Yeah,
it's a transfer. It is a transfer. It was a loan, but I'm not counting like the lower division player. Yeah. I think you guys get what I'm saying. I can't remember any of the signings that I'm talking about. And I'm also not counting re-contract signings or sales either. So that could be a whole different video.
Actual transfers in.
Just actual new player transfer ins or returning player transfer ins. So chat, you do get a say in this as well. If you do want a player to move somewhere else, you can donate. If you donate, we'll move the player to wherever you decide. And if someone disagrees, you have to donate more than the previous donation. And I'll keep track of it. I got pen and paper right here to move them somewhere else. So, Academy players, thank you, EE. I can't use words. EE, this is why you get paid the big bucks, bro. We appreciate you being here. So, ladies and gents, before we go ahead and start, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, leave a comment, donate, super chat, super thanks if you're watching this in the future, all that good stuff. You guys already know what to do. I don't have to tell you. We appreciate your participation here, guys. But let's just get this show on the road. I guess I'll start things off. We got some work to do, boys. So, Danny Drinkwater, very first one I get to pick. I'm not going to say he's the worst signing, but he's definitely forgettable.
I agree.
And I don't think there's much to debate on this one. So
move on.
All right. We'll go on to you next, man.
What?
Next
Kennedy,
one is Kennedy. Yep, yeah. Kennedy.
Forgettable as well.
Okay.
Who?
Kennedy.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, well done, Chris.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, well done.
We're going to do this so quick. Awesome.
That was brilliant.
I'm North American, Neil, yes, so you're not too far off. All right. Andrew, Olivia Giroud.
Forgettable.
Oh, come
Don't
on.
share,
I'm
Chris.
joking.
I'm
Jesus.
gonna
I love it.
say, I'm good. So what I'm doing it out of my own expectations, the price, and what they've done, right?
Yeah, you can consider the price if you want and all that stuff.
So I wasn't a big fan of him at Arsenal, right?
Mm.
So I'm gonna say exceeded expectations.
Round of
Oh,
applause.
wow. Wow.
I was
No,
not
that's
a big fan.
respectable.
And
That's respectable.
I would cut off both of Chris's legs to get Giroud
Wow.
back. That's
Wow.
how I do it.
Wow. I respect that.
Wow.
I respect that.
The voice of reason.
I would have beat in case my legs have been chopped off for food.
I think it's a sacrifice we're all willing to make, though, Chris. That's it.
Okay. You get your favorite player right here, Chris. Alvaro Morata.
Oh, I mean, I really thought it was going to be Timo. Oh, fuck. Forgettable, yeah. He is,
Wow.
yeah. No, he's awful.
I thought you were going to put him in disappointing.
It's pretty nailed out. No, he's worse than disappointing to me.
Wow. That's... Ooh, okay. Oh, I
see
get
the same
Timo.
energy with.
Hey, you
same
did that
energy
purpose.
with
You
Don't
switched
see
him
the same
around.
energy with a certain other player, Chris. That's what I'm going to say.
Who's that?
Hey, well, actually, there's a few, Chris. There's a few.
Timo's better than Morata still.
We'll get there. We'll get
He did
there.
a lot more than
Right.
Morata did.
Yeah.
So for
Barnett
Timo,
can't get 10 goals.
for
got 50
Timo,
assists.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say Timo's disappointing.
I agree.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
I agree.
Wow,
Yeah,
even real Chris agrees.
thing
You
is-
know
No,
what? That
because-
gets
because-
another round of applause.
Oh,
you know, oh my god, real Chris agrees. That's the wrong button.
Total applause. Total applause.
Real Chris actually with a grounded opinion on Timo Werner's. You don't see this
Well,
every day,
because he
guys.
hasn't
You
done
only see
too
it
well
on
in the Premier
KH.
League, has he?
The thing is, though, is
So-
Werner's done so bad that we can't forget it. That's the sad thing. That's
Oh,
why
wow.
he's unforgettable.
Well, I mean, you can't say Timo is forgettable because he did get the most assists on his first season. Which, okay, we didn't get it for assists, but at least he had an impact, you know?
And he helped us, yeah, he helped us win
He's
Champions League.
he's definitely, in my opinion, this might be controversial. He's definitely, in my opinion, better than Morata and better than Torres.
Oh,
Just-
no, not
Yeah.
Torres.
Oh,
No way.
wait.
No
Torres.
way. It's
That-
not even
okay,
No,
close.
this is why. Let's move
Yeah.
on because we're going to be stuck in a quagmire. You know what I mean?
Well,
Let's move on. He's already spent
We
too
could
much
come back
time.
to it.
Yeah.
If we have enough
That
time,
could be
we'll
a
come back
debate
to
later
that.
in the summer or something, man. You know,
Yep.
Which one of
Yeah,
our
I'll
shit-
Yeah, you know, that's a good
which
idea.
one of our shit strikers was best?
This
So just do
this is why Andrew gets paid the bigger bucks than EE because he has brilliant ideas. Okay, Will Kurt Zuma,
I'm gonna
Mr.
put
Happy
him in-
Zuma.
I'm going to put him in okay.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I
That's
don't
fair.
like him at all. I think he's obviously what the news and that, and I don't rate him either. But he's not as bad as the others, and he was okay when he first came in and played on Marina. So put him in
Fair
okay.
enough. All right, Andrew, Michi Batshuayi.
Oh wow.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, because but like I said before, because I this was such a surprise signing, £33 million out of nowhere. Like, really, I can't remember us being linked to him. I'm gonna put forgettable.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because of just my own. Hang on. It's a. Yeah.
Even despite that, he did play more than the. I think he was not terrible, but forgettable. I don't know.
Sort of like. No, the problem is, even when he didn't play well, or he didn't offend you when he played.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't go, oh, that's right, why? Like something like that. Do you know what I mean? You don't get. I never got angry at Mitchie. I've never got angry at Mitchie Batshuayi, no matter how many times
I
he
remember
played
for
for us. So.
SpongeBob tweets.
Plus,
He's actually not. Right.
Plus
Yeah. go on.
his loan move to Dortmund allowed us to get Giroud, so he's got bonus points. So
Yeah.
EE with this comment.
What do you say?
That's true. You know? Yeah.
We might. Who knows? That'll be disappointing if we do, but it is what it is. You know what? You'd be surprised how many decent signings are actually on this list. Doing my research, but all right. So you're keeping him unforgettable, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can't really disagree with that one. All right, Chris. You get Mr. David Zappacosta.
Oh my god. Wow, where's this gonna go?
One of the best wing backs in history of Premier League.
Well, the only thing I can remember is that really long range goal in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And
Against,
yeah, it was a dodgy goal, but yeah, it was really far out, so unforgettable still. No, forgettable, me. Not unforgettable.
Make a new category. I mean, you can't forget that goal.
No, that's the only thing I really remember by him.
it was a cross to this day. It was.
Yeah. I think it was a cross.
A cross against carrier bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zappacosta wasn't too bad when he went to Atalanta,
He
though.
looks like a Disney villain with that moustache. He looks like a Disney.
Yo, for real, actually, he does look like a villain.
Looks like a rat.
Did we bring him in after we got rid of Diego Costa, right?
We brought him in
17,
Because I think I remember people saying literally, "Oh, Zappa Costa," but take off the Zappa and put just Costa. He's the next
God.
Costa.
Keep the Zappa there. Keep the Zappa there. I want no one confusing him with Diego Costa. Diego.
Alrighty. So my turn next, and I get to pick Diego Costa.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lucky you.
Ooh, tough one.
If I'm gonna agree that Olivier Giroud, personally, I think Olivier Giroud was solid, not exceeded expectations. I think Costa was probably a better striker than Giroud.
Yeah.
No,
But then
he
again,
was.
I feel like Giroud is not appreciated enough. So I mean, I'm gonna put
Andrew went
him.
because of the price, how much he cost. That's the reason as well.
I know I went with my own what I was expecting.
And
I mean,
do that.
I don't even think Diego Costa costed us that much either.
30
not
million to buy up clause, 30 million.
Yeah. There you go.
Which
and then
was
we
a
ended
lot
up selling
back
him
then.
afterwards.
Which is a lot.
that was like-
which is probably
that
about
was
the
like
70
70
million
million.
pound mark now.
Yeah.
It's probably about 70.
Okay, but I'm gonna put him in exceeded expectations because I think he was definitely better than what we anticipated.
I didn't expect him to be so good in the first season, actually.
There you go.
It's got a claim for best, but it's Marshall's choice, isn't it? So if someone wants
Yeah,
to
I
move
would
it,
actually say he probably is the best.
Yeah,
Best signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
No, it's
Maybe.
your choice. It's
This
your
is-
choice, Marshall.
Yeah, this is for Marina though. That's why I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
Kante,
there are
I'm
some
not-
good debates here for best signing, and I don't know if
Maybe we go back to
Diego
when, like,
Costa
the
could
best-
argue it.
We'll
Yeah,
come
maybe we
back,
could go
yeah,
back to.
yeah.
There's only one best signing, and we have a few to pick from. But all right, your favorite player, Will?
Oh, I still have a soft
Saul.
spot for this guy, but forgettable. Just move on. Move on.
I remember your hype of him.
He was so
rather get-
hyped for him.
He was.
I was, but he's, he played a few games. He scored against Mighty Luton and left. So fair play, good luck, and goodbye.
Oh man, I'm excited for this next one. This is actually Andrew's favorite player, Marcus Alonso.
I can't forget about that guy.
All right, I'm gonna put him overall in okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what I thought you were gonna do. Holy crap! There you go.
I was thinking
Wow.
that for me as well.
I can't. Last 2 years he's been awful, but I think it levels itself out the first 2 or 3 years. I think
He's had his games. He's had his games.
even this season he's had. I still think he's a better finisher than all our forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's sad, but oh yeah.
It balances itself out. So.
Mhm.
It's just Conte season was really good as well. I thought so.
Yes, very good.
So it adds up.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
Hazard was
okay.
2012 declared. Hazard was 2012.
Yeah. It was before
Or else
Marina
he'd
was
be-
in charge. Yeah, he'd definitely be in here, and we'd be arguing over best signing with him.
No, we wouldn't be
Um,
arguing. He would be there.
Yeah,
It'd be
you go
literally-
there.
Yeah.
You'd be out of your
Okay.
mind not to pick that guy.
Yeah. It's hard to debate it, but I think I would be inclined to agree that he is the best signing. But all right, Chris, you got a really tough one here.
Have I?
Romelu Lukaku.
Oh shit. Well, since he's gone back to Inter for a loan of 7 million, and we spent 100 million on a guy, he's sulked all season. He is our top scorer, but that isn't much. He is a elite goal scorer, so I'm gonna put him worth signing.
Wow.
For the price and everything.
Yep. Okay. No,
You
100
know
million.
what?
I'm not
I
arguing.
agree.
okay.
We could argue it. If someone else wants to put someone else in the worst signing, then you get to pick where you put Lukaku in place of where what player you're putting there.
I'm glad to be
But-
happy about that.
Worst signing, I don't think I can argue it. For the amount we paid for him, the performance, the professionalism,
No,
can't argue that at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, cool. My turn. Antonio Rudiger. I think I also have to put him in exceeded expectations.
You reckon?
Okay.
I'd say solid.
You know what? Because
Ooh, it's hard to say
you
with
know
him,
what?
isn't it?
it when Tuchel took over, easily, in my
Yeah.
opinion, the best left center back in all of football.
Yeah.
Easily. But prior to that,
Good under
it was
Sarri,
shaky.
to be fair. He was
It
good
was a
under
little
Sarri.
shaky.
Too, yeah.
okay.
But he, the reason he was a bit, I think, under Lampard, he had a long-term injury, didn't he? And then sort of didn't really get back into form under
Mhm.
Lampard, and then he fell
Yeah.
out. of
And
it.
Lampard's tactics weren't the greatest at
So
defence either.
I'd argue, I guess you could argue and say maybe Rudiger's bad form under Lampard was I can't even say it, anomaly. There we are. Almost they got
Mhm.
there in the end. It might have been one of those. So
But I wouldn't expect him to be like world class though when we signed him. Actually,
Just the way he performed last season and this season, I don't think any of us expected him to be this good. Even me, like, yes, better than you, Velvy. Even me, like under Lampard, I thought he was on his way out. I really didn't think there was any room for him in the team, and once he got that opportunity, I think he took us all by storm and just performed brilliantly. So I'm gonna say exceed expectations. Tempted to say best signing, but there were patchy forms in there, so I'm not gonna be boisterous and claim that. So all right, Will, I believe
Christian Pulisic.
Yeah, I think this is your boy here.
Yeah, he's
Christian
he's
Pulisic.
right in okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just an okay. He's shown times where he has potential to be higher than that, but injuries and also a bit of inconsistent form. It's just he's not been like, it's weird because when he's at his best, he's really good, and when he's bad, he's bad. So okay.
All right. Fair enough. I don't think anyone can disagree with that.
Nah, I can't say solid.
All right, Andrew,
Yeah.
Kai Havertz, the silky German. I'm glad you got this because I have a bias. So
Yes.
Hard to say, innit?
Okay.
80 mil with
Yeah,
add-ons.
Yeah. I know. Okay. So I'm not going to allow him scoring that goal in the Champions League to allow this. Or
What about the Club World Cup?
This is why you're doing.
penalty.
This is why
Penalty.
Andrew is taking this one because me, it's so
Okay,
much
I'm gonna
bias.
put, like I said, let me just repeat this. An active listen, please. This is my own expectations after.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
from so I sort of give him a pass for the first season, the difficulties, and then next season, I'm going to put disappointing for the player. I think he
Oh
can be.
wow!
It was going to be okay. It was going to be okay or disappointing. It can't be any
Yeah.
higher for me than that. That's just my opinion.
Marshall's gonna put him in
Yes.
solid, weren't you?
Only because
I was.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to do something to explode. If he does, that's all.
Yeah.
Maybe this season it happens, and I'll be glad if it does because then I can stop having to critique. Well, not stop, but
Yeah, it's
You
like
know.
we don't want.
yeah,
like,
I don't
criticize
want to.
him.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I
I
thought he
want him
would
to
be.
do so
I
well.
thought he'd be up there for Player of the Year or Young Player of the Year.
Oh yeah.
and he's just
I
disappointed.
mean, you guys remember our predictions. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't remember the Chelsea side.
I certainly
I was
do,
gonna put him in
Marshall,
solid.
I certainly do. It's the only thing I have over those bloody predictions.
This guy.
Hey,
Until we do another one, Will's gonna be dangling that over us for the rest
I mean,
of
you're
the
the one who
time.
brought it back up and did a reaction to it. So
I
would've
did.
forgotten.
I
at
did.
least Forgettable's not being stopped for a bit. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah.
Oh wait, who's the next player? Who's the next player?
The next player is for. Oh,
no.
Chris.
It's
Oh
surely
my
an
God.
easy
Okay,
one. Surely.
Thiago Silva.
Surely.
Oh,
Ooh.
see, he's a debate for best signing as well because
This is what I mean. This is what I mean.
No, he's not.
because
the best. No way.
because obviously he came in, we won a Champions League, he sorted out our defense, and he costs nothing, and
Wait,
100k a week, 100k a week.
I don't care, Chris. He's not a better signing than two of the
What
other
do you mean you
people.
don't care?
He's not a better this than Costa Kante. No way.
It's Chris's
Yeah,
decision, isn't it?
no, but like, I'm saying it's debate, Will. I'm not saying he's it. This is, I think it is a bit of a debate because of how much he costs. But yeah, put him at exceeded
Wow.
because I didn't honestly think he'd be this good for his age and coming to the Premier League. So
He's an all-timer, to be fair to him.
Okay. For the sake of spicing things up, and
God.
because this is debatable as well, the next pick is Edouard Mendy, and I am going to say that he is, under Marina Granovskaya's reign, the best signing Chelsea have made.
No. No, you're joking.
Because
Are you joking?
think about the
well, you was arguing my one.
Nah,
Look,
put Silver best
it's-
signing.
it's slim pickings going further ahead. I just looked ahead, but let's sit down and think about this.
Okay.
We had Kepa, right?
Yeah.
We were in dire straits when we had Kepa and when we had Willy Caballero. Once Mendy came in, I believe that's when Chelsea became strong European contenders. Because we fixed the biggest issue that we had, which is a goalkeeper issue. Not only that, the amount of saves that he has done, the price tag also that we got him for was dirt cheap. Dirt cheap.
Silver's is cheaper.
And Silva was on a free. Silva was experienced. We had expectations for Silva. We had no expectations for Mendy. We were a little shaky on Mendy. I believe even when we were in for Mendy, we were thinking about who was the one from Ajax that got
No, it's
I
not
think with the
we
Chelsea.
were thinking about Oblak and we were thinking about
Onana.
Onana. Thank you very much.
I
Will.
wasn't thinking about Onana.
Although he did
We-
then get done for alleged. Well, actually,
Exactly. Yeah, for drug testing and all that. But all that being said, as well as not exceeding our expectations beyond that, he had a better season, arguably, than. You know what? Oh yes, I'm gonna say it. He had a better season on his first season than Alisson and De Gea. And even this season, you could argue, maybe not the season, but his first season under Chelsea, he definitely had a better season than just about everyone, including possibly Ederson. Got robbed of the UEFA Best Goalkeeper award as well. Or the it was UEFA, right? Was it?
Yeah,
I think it's where it counters
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
This season, he hasn't-
Donnarumma got it.
Yeah,
What the fuck is
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma doing? And also look at the team that Donnarumma was in versus the team that Mendy was in. So I think you could easily argue that he's the best signing that Chelsea ever made for the price and for the quality of a goalkeeper that we have. On top of that, all the trophies he's won. He also won the AFCON with Senegal. You know, it's just you can't deny these guys' feet, and he has so many more years to go. I think Czech made a really amazing recommendation here. We made an amazing signing, so I'm gonna go ahead and go on the
Andrew's
limb,
gone.
and he'll
had
be
enough
back.
of your shit.
I'm gonna. I'm surprised Andrew doesn't agree with me to some extent, just because he loves
because he's
Mendy.
seen other
but-
signings.
What?
See, my criteria would be I'd put him in exceeded expectations.
Mhm.
because of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I think I had a PTSD with Kepa. So when I wanted any goalkeeper in, didn't get
Mhm.
just to get Kepa out. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I can understand that. It's an argument.
Yeah, I think
What
it's an
happens
argument.
Sorry, what happens
Go for
if
it.
we get a player and we want to put them in best signing?
Then we move.
So-
we get to choose where Mendy goes.
I think we should
Yeah,
still
there
go
you
back
go.
and debate it because I would still say Thiago's more like better
Well,
We
signing.
can.
fair
At
enough,
the end of
Chris,
it,
we
we
can do that
definitely
at the
can.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely can. But all right, and that's my pick for best signing. I wanted to spice it up. Let's just get it in there.
Okie dokie.
All right, Will, you're next. Pedro.
Your bubble's being bursted. I don't even want to put this player in best signing, but I'm moving Mendy down ASAP. Pedro was a great player, and he was going to exceed expectations.
Tactical.
Until you put Mendy in best signing, put Pedro Rodriguez in best signing, Marshall,
Wow.
and move
Holy
Mendy down.
shit!
I don't care what you
The
do.
credibility of this
Holy
ranking show ended
shit!
at 26 minutes. Will
Yep. We're Titanic. We're going down past.
I did a tactical. I think no, but Pedro was amazing.
He
bro.
was
I
really
loved
good.
him. And
You know where
I-
that's from though.
To
Exceeded.
be fair, I don't really like where exceeded expectations is because did Mendy exceed my expectations? Yes, but I don't want to put him in solid, but I'd put him in lower of exceeded expectations. I think Pedro was a better signing than him. I can't even lie. I'll say that.
Brilliant signing.
I love Pedro so much, and he offered us a lot. So until you find a player like I don't know who's there, Fabregas, if you want to argue, or someone else, Pedro's going to stay there for a while just to get Mendy out.
Wow, petty. That's petty.
You did it first, Marshall.
You know what, chat?
Work.
Chat, if you disagree with this, your donation will simply move Mendy back to where he belongs, which is the best signing under Chelsea history under Marina. All right, Andrew, you get the young and beautiful Ross Barkley.
Lucky him.
So it's obviously going to be disappointing or forgettable. I'm going to put disappointing.
Okay, I don't think he was. I definitely think he had more of an impact than the other players we mentioned in forgettable. Yes, Velvet, you can super chat. You guys can super chat to move players, but if you move one player, there's a price set on him. To move him again, you gotta outbid that price. You want to get into details, Andrew, or you
no, I was
just
just
want
saying. It's just like if Elbersham put in £5 to move Timo Werner anywhere, or someone can't come in with a £1.79.
Yeah.
Because Elbersham's been decent and good enough to put in more money. That's do you know what I mean? It's like that. Maybe if they put in,
Slap to the face, doesn't it?
Maybe the same amount. That could be fine. Do you know what I mean? To move someone, but
I'm kind of nervous that Fatura is gonna come crashing in and just put 200 quid on
That's
Timo.
all strip there.
Fucking best signing. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, you guys can super chat. Okay. Chris.
Ooh, is that Begovic?
Begovic, yes.
Ooh.
Oh my God, Chris is a part of the goalkeeper union. He's probably going to put him in solid.
I was thinking that because he was a bench keeper, and when he had to step up, I even remember the Man City game when he had a hell of a game. But shall I say just you know what? There's no solid. There is no solid in there. I'm gonna put Begovic in solid because he was solid. I think at times, like I don't really see him really make any howlers as I remember. He made maybe one or two, but yeah, I thought he was pretty solid. He made some great saves as well. Yeah, I remember that. I always remember that one Man City game where he's brilliant. He kept saving Aguero shots. Now I think we still lost though.
I'm glad we have a player in solid.
We lost quite a lot under. I think did in 2015-16 didn't Courtois get sent off at the bridge and we went down to 10 men and then City beat us 3-0, and then that's when Begovic had to come on.
No, but that's not the game I'm thinking about. I think this is the game where Begovic started and he did incredible saves.
When we lost? Wait, he also played against City at the start of the season. We lost 3-0. I remember because obviously think did Courtois get sent off in the Swansea? Courtois, fuck you, Courtois, that season. You got sent off a few times. Fuck you.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna put him solid. No one's there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I haven't watched much Djokovic, but I think what you're saying is justifiable.
He's 6'7" as well. He's a giant.
That's a great reason, Chris. He's 6'.
No, but like, yeah, but he's the tallest keeper. He's taller than Mendy.
Right.
Oh, fair enough.
I get to pick Higuain now. I'm just gonna slide him in here. Forgettable. Don't think he had he had one goal for Chelsea.
No, 5. No, he scored a good 5 or 6.
Okay, he scored some goals
in half a year, but it's not great.
It's not great. That's Timo Werner stats.
4.5
All right.
or 4.5 months. It was. But
Is this? I can't tell. Loic Remy, Will?
oh, Loic Remy, I see. He costs how much? 15 million from QPR. Was a backup, scored a few goals. I'll put him in okay.
Okay.
I'll put him in okay. He scored that. I remember he scored.
Remy, right?
Who's okay?
I think
Remy.
that's
I'll
Remy.
put Remy in okay.
Oh, Remy.
Put him in
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, some great. I can't say he's
He scored against.
Really.
I remember Man City when both Costa.
He's just a great backup, wasn't he?
Scored a couple against Swan. Yeah, he was decent. I'll put him in. Okay.
I'm trying to remember who this player is. Is this?
Can you zoom in a bit?
Yeah.
Who's Baba Rahman?
is
let
it?
me try to zoom in.
Oh, back in. Okay. Oh,
Hang on, up, go up.
a lot of Chelsea fans don't want Sterling, I swear.
No, up. Oh wait.
Don't worry,
Oh,
Chris
that's
Sterling
Baba
will be on a list like this in
Baba
2 years.
Rahman,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that is Baba Rahman. Okay, Baba Rahman.
Yeah, forgettable. I'd put him in.
He had that one good
Oh,
game
yeah.
against Paris Saint-Germain and fucked off.
Why did we sign him, actually? Yeah, it was so random
Crazy
because we didn't even use him.
2015.
He's just there to
That
fill in.
was such a shit fucking window. Oh my god! Apart from Pedro, that was such a bad
That's
window.
what saves that. That's why no one speaks about that window because we signed Pedro.
Yeah, I love you, Pedro. If you're watching,
Yeah.
I love you.
We stole him off United as well, those getting him.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Alrighty,
Chris.
Hakim Ziyech.
What's this? I'm gonna say he's with Timo Werner or what? He's disappointing.
Agreed.
Like you can't say he's been okay. Maybe if things went different, we played a back four and he's more deeper, we might have seen a different Ziyech, but we're not. So yeah, it's what it is. Like disappointing.
I'm not gonna argue it. I disagree. I think he would be okay, but that's fine. That's fine.
I like
My
him too,
turn.
Marshall. I do like him.
To be fair,
I think he's good
I also think a few of these players that we put in disappointing could easily move down to forgettable. It's just they're at a nice time because they still play for us.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Cesc Fabregas. That's me.
28 million, Marshall. He cost, by the way. 28 million.
Played for us for 4 years.
4.5. Yeah.
Yep, won trophies,
Yeah.
league
But
titles.
the problem is, when he came in, did he do what you expected him to do?
Ooh, that's I kind of expected that, but
Because
like
if you didn't expect him to do that, then you can put him in exceed expectations.
The thing is, though, Andrew, when
maybe
we
it's best
signed
signing.
when we signed Fabregas, obviously like the first half of that season, arguably best midfielder in the bloody league. And it was more quiet, but still played well. The year after, then the year after that, he didn't play as much as like a Matic or it's like I think he was
Still did
great.
really well though when he won that second league title.
Yeah,
didn't
but it was
play
more of a
every game, but he
Matic
did really
candidate
well.
sort of thing.
Yeah, I know, but that's just
Marshall's
because like this.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
I'm listening to you guys' arguments because this is a tough
Won
one for
2
me.
league titles.
As long as we all agree, he's definitely at least solid. I don't want to put him in solid
I
either.
don't
I'm not
think he
saying
goes any lower than solid for me.
he can't.
Oh, if you put him
Okay.
in disappointing, then there's something that needs to be checked out.
Yeah.
For the sake of getting Pedro out of best signing. I'm going to put Cesc.
Oh, you bitch.
Listen, I'm gonna put Cesc in best signing and moving Pedro to solid because Cesc was really good.
No, you cannot do that. I moved.
Yes.
No.
You can.
You cannot do that.
I
I would
can.
have moved Mendy down to solid. Mendy is not a better signing than Pedro. I'm sorry.
I don't think
No.
Pedro
Wait,
exceeded
why
expectations.
wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you put Pedro in?
Pedro was a better player. 100%
No
better
one really
player.
expected him to be
I'm
less
just
good.
saying, myself
help
and
us.
Chris, I keeping to not making any political moves. We keep, what I mean, we're just trying to.
No, but
No,
you could also
Marshall.
make the argument that
Marshall,
Cesc was one of the
Marshall.
best players for
But
Chelsea.
Marshall, I thought that
Chris,
I
can you
really
believe
thought
this?
you could only move the player down one. I would have moved Mendy.
I got
No,
questions for
you
Thiago
can
Silva.
flip flop him.
Oh, but keep Pedro. Just keep Pedro and exceeding expectations. What's he done to you,
Yeah,
Marshall?
Yeah,
Apart
you
from
need
helping
to
you win a
move
league
Pedro
title.
down,
How many seasons did Pedro play for Chelsea?
10.
He played in 15, 16. Let me count. 1, 2, 3.
All right, you know what? Okay,
4,
that
5.
convinced me. That convinced me. Okay, fine.
He's a
Fine. He
very
exceeded
good footballer. He used
expectations.
both
Fine,
feet really
fine,
well. His
Fine.
movement was good.
Fair enough.
Probably solid.
But yeah, I mean, Cesc, 4.5 years. What was that price tag again? 20-something
28.
million?
80 mil.
28.
That was about.
That's incredible.
That was still quite a little bit back in. There's like around 50. That'd be around 50 now. So you got to look into inflation.
Even
but yeah.
even that much, 50 months.
Yeah,
How much money are you paying for Tchouameni now? Fucking 100 mil.
Yeah. Fabregas is
For
definitely
that
better.
price. And you know what? Cesc was already established as a amazing midfield prior to that. He went to Barcelona for a bit, didn't get the playtime he wanted. Should have got more playtime if you ask me. But then again, that Barcelona team was stacked too. But
Yeah.
I mean, he was a nemesis whenever he would play Chelsea when he was in Arsenal. So for him to come to this team, gain the amount of respect he's gained despite being a rival signing or used to play for a rival club, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him best signing.
I'm so surprised Arsenal didn't go for him. It really shocked
They
me.
did.
No, but they didn't
They
want
did.
him. No, they didn't want him though. Like
I thought-
apparently Wenger didn't want him.
No.
Yeah, I think they did.
I
I think
believe-
He was willing to go to Arsenal first.
Yeah,
And then-
he was. I remember now.
I
Yeah.
believe they did want him, but
they changed their minds.
he wanted to win more trophies, and someone in the Arsenal camp didn't. I don't know.
and the
there
Arsenal
was
Wenger didn't
conflict.
want him. He's too old apparently.
Too old.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Maybe it was that.
I
was
remember.
too
I
old.
remember even Arsenal fans like really getting mad at Wenger then.
It-
he's too old,
the
he's not
irony
Chelsea.
of Wenger to call someone too old.
Right.
Before he's too old for the squad.
All right. Well, your turn.
I can't
And
see. That's the thing.
Funny enough, I got you, Jorginho.
Solid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's fair
For a
too.
£50 million midfielder, obviously, it's not that much these days, but it's still not. It's not cheap.
It's like 2018.
Mhm.
So.
He came in 2018 under Sarri. I thought he was okay the first season. Under Lampard, I actually really liked him and Cover together. Then obviously, and then obviously he had the year he had under Thomas Tuchel and Mancini for Italy. So yeah, solid, 100%.
Okay. Andrew, Quadrado.
Right, now,
I know why you're laughing. Will.
just to get Fabregas out of best signing.
Oh
No,
my
no,
god! Oh no!
I'm messing up. I'll treat this with respect. I like you two. I'll treat this with respect. Forgettable.
Okay, fair enough.
Didn't he play like
I mean,
two games?
Can I ask something? Can I ask something?
he was not joking, man. This
Did
forgettable
Marina
section is
sign?
getting
Did
pretty
Marina sign Salah on?
Yes.
Oh shit!
He signed with- yeah, signed
I
with
was
the-
thinking.
full. Hey, what the
Yeah, we
hell?
should
I
put
did
Salah.
put Salah on this list, and it's not on here. Damn it!
Yeah, Marshall, don't lie. You just
I
forgot.
did. No. You know who I did forget, and I wasn't going to say anything. I forgot Victor Moses.
No, he signed with 12. He did.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
on loan
2012.
before- Yeah, he went out on loan.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess
Salah signed like
there you go.
2014, I think, roughly.
Yeah.
Jan-
in January.
Jan 14.
Yeah. I was just thinking about Mo Salah then when Quadrado came up.
Yeah, I had
Oh my-
Salah on this list. I don't know where he disappeared to. All right, well, I guess some of them didn't upload, or one of them didn't upload. No Salah. That's okay. He's a scouser now. Anyways,
it would be unforgettable anyway.
yeah. All right, Chris, Emerson Palmieri.
Oh.
I'm gonna say disappointing because a lot of fans hyped him. Maybe because we had Alonso. Maybe. We was begging for a new good left back.
This forgettable list is pretty big.
Yeah, I see with that. I was really thinking about that, but I thought,
maybe Marina didn't do as good of a job as I thought she did.
he's made up better than he was.
You're only realizing that now, Marshall. Now,
You know, this puts it into perspective, though. You know, it really does. That's why we're doing this, guys.
Hey,
She's leaving. We get to put it into perspective.
I will say, Mina's done some good signings still.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
look at that forgettable list, though.
Yeah, it's alright.
Even disappointing. Look.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you can't blame her too much for like Havertz and Ziyech. I think we all, Timo even. I think we all kind of really expected him to do well. To be fair, I feel like there's a few on this that you can't blame Marina for having done. The players just happen to, you know,
BS.
be
Not
ass.
system always or whatever.
All right, Timmy Bakayoko. This is easy. Oh shit! I fucked this
Wait,
up.
yeah.
Yes,
That's
Andrew, I was waiting for Andrew to do it.
I think
Yeah,
he
there we
should be
go.
in solid. Just
Theo-
like solid.
Oh my god!
I almost want to put him in
remember-
disappointing because you can't forget him because of the
I
song.
remember when fucking he played in that friendly against Tottenham in August, and that was one of the best times of my life singing that song in the stadium. After he gave the ball away so many
Literally-
times.
He literally had to keep passing the Kante because
I
he
don't
wasn't
think he's
comfortable on the
forgettable,
ball.
is he? I don't think he's forgettable.
No, I'd honestly put an argument for worse signing.
No, just 35 million, wasn't he?
I'm gonna put him in
honestly-
forgettable because after that season, I don't think he's played a game for Chelsea since.
Oh,
Hardly
So
played the game
he's
for anyone.
been-
He can't start for anyone.
I don't even know where he is anymore. Where is he
he's
playing
on his
now?
way
Is he
back. He's gonna be
You
in
telling me you didn't
pre-season
see his
is
goal
he
against
still at AC
Watford?
Milan?
No, they didn't take the second year option. He's going to be back pre-season training.
Jesus
my
Christ,
God.
man. We can't get rid of this man. I was gonna put a Deadwood category, but I felt like we would have put a lot in there.
Yeah, I mean we put.
I
a
put
lot in
forgettable just so I
We're
feel like
probably
we
gonna be saying this
automatically
about McCarthy.
categorize some players as Deadwood.
You could change forgettable to Deadwood if you want.
I mean, you could. It wasn't this guide for Deadwood, but I feel like we automatically label certain players Deadwood, and we would have just automatically put them there.
Yeah.
Okay, Will Nemanja Matic.
Matic is a tough one because when you look at the other players and exceeded expectations, who I don't necessarily think all of them should be there, I'd probably say he's a better signing than a couple in there. But I'm going to put him, for my own definition of what I think all these are, I'm going to put him in solid because I think he was great at times. So don't get me wrong, there was times where he was one of the best GMs in the league. But I also think his overall time at Chelsea is a little bit overrated, and I think his time at United is, by United fans, they love to gag on him, or gag over him. But I don't think he's been too good for them. Obviously, his legs are gone now, but I put him in solid, good player, and thank you for your service. But I wouldn't want you back.
And his goal will be always remembered for that Tottenham
Against
game.
Tottenham, yeah.
And
Matt is
Zuma
the pole
reaction.
driver. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
And then that Tottenham fan, who was it? He was complaining about we had more possession.
Oh
We
yeah,
deserve to
Jermaine
win.
Genius.
Yeah, that's it.
Shearer told him. Yeah.
I forgot. I just never heard someone complaining.
Scored a few bangers, Matic. Remember against Everton, I think he scored against Maribor as well.
He's good at scoring bangers. He just takes them.
Who's next?
There are some players here that did not get uploaded, and I'm kind of upset about it. I might fix it off camera, and then we'll put it back on. But
Yeah, we can't see though, Mike.
I got you. Will or not Will? Andrew.
It's Andrew, yeah.
Dave Luiz, second
Ooh.
coming of David Luiz.
Lucky man, Andrew.
Solid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
think
It's kind of a masterclass what we did though. We sold him for 15, brought him back for 30.
Oh, I
That's
like
kinda
David
good.
Luiz. I didn't
Yeah.
want to sell him in the first place.
No, I didn't too. But
I-
that's what it was.
Would you See, is that based, Andrew? Is that based off of the list in general, or just like your own thing that's solid, like I did with Matic?
So when he came back, played the centre of a back three, which I didn't think he could be disciplined enough to do. Then actually was very good in the two with Rudiger, in 18-19.
Yeah,
when he conceded about 30 goals. And overall, I thought his second half was better than his first, arguably, even though he won the Champions League in his first bit. So defensively, I thought it's considered how he ridiculed defensively, like people like calling him a PlayStation player and everything like that. So
it seemed like he matured more in the second time.
Yeah, I think he's solid. He really took ownership and really showed some leadership. So I think he matured a lot.
I wish I had him and Thiago Silva together though.
To be fair, I'm trying to think. I think him under Conte in the first season after we switched shape, I honestly don't think I've had more enjoyment watching a centre back. Bar obviously John Terry. I don't think I've had enjoyment watching a centre back. I think he was absolutely fantastic, unbelievable. I mean, if you, I don't agree with everyone in exceeded expectations. I'm not going to stop going on about that. I think it's a bit unfair that some people are in there over players like Luiz and Matic. So, but I agree based on your own, definition of each. I think that's fair.
Sure.
All right. I don't know. I didn't plan it to be like this, where Chris gets majority goalkeepers.
Goalkeeper again.
Goalkeeper
Kepa.
union. Goalkeeper union.
You get Kepa.
Mendy,
He should have got Mendy as well. He should have got Mendy.
Yeah, I should have got all three. Kepa. I'm gonna put him. Obviously, it's gotta be disappointing. Yeah, 75 million, 150k, I guess.
Okay.
It's not his. I wouldn't say it's fully his fault because honestly, he isn't. He shouldn't have been expected to be like a top keeper. Maybe he wasn't really known or massively known. It's just we had a panic buy. Yeah. Disappointing, I guess.
Yeah.
He's gone out. I will say. I think he's going out in a good way. Like, say, if we sell him now for like 30 million, it's kind of a good way.
You're right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Mateo Kovacic for me.
Ooh.
If you put.
I almost. No. I'm not gonna put him as best signing.
No, I was gonna say okay.
If Kai was here, he would have. But I will say, I feel like this season he has exceeded expectations, but the seasons prior, I think he was just consistently just a solid player. I'm not gonna say he's okay. I don't think he was okay. I think he's, of all of our midfielders, I think he's probably the best one on a consistent basis.
Yeah, right now he is. Yeah.
For sure. I'm gonna put him in solid. I think Mateo Kovacic is a very solid player.
Yeah, I would say yeah, exceeded all solid.
Okay.
I'm literally going to copy and paste my reasoning from before. I agree with that on its own, but there's players above him which should not be above him.
Like Pedro. Anyways, Will, you get a good one here. You get a nice juicy one here.
Kante is dancing up to best signing.
Okay, so where are we putting Cesc then?
And Fabregas is going into exceeded expectations.
All right. Okay.
Everyone.
You've done a complete 360 or 180 rather on Kante.
More of 180. Obviously, like I thought it was finished a couple of years ago, and maybe he is now. Like, I'm not going to say he is or not. I'm not going to die on that hill that I already died on quite a few months and a yearish ago. But he's won PFA Player of the Year in his first season with us. Obviously, helped us win the UCL,
Premier League.
Yeah. He's
won it all pretty much.
Bar the Carabao Cup with us.
Yeah.
Which he should have a medal of that. Sadly, 2 times got robbed, but he's won everything with us, bar that. So I think his service at Chelsea, he'll be a legend. He'll be he probably gets into an all-time Chelsea team probably.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think he's the best signing out of all those, and probably by quite a distance.
Okay. I mean that is debatable. We will debate it in a little bit. Andrew.
No, we got to clearly say Mendy's better, right?
Yeah,
Don't
of course.
you dare, Chris. Don't you dare.
Benjamin Chilwell. We have been actually discussing this lately, but yeah, Ben Chilwell.
I'm going to put him in solid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
surprised with that one.
although
What do you
under two, I thought he started well. I thought he was good under Frank.
Yeah.
And then when Thomas Tuchel came in, I know he wasn't in the team a lot, but that's because I think he was learning to be a left back, and then he came back and he's probably poster boy for Thomas Tuchel's coaching. He performed very well in our Champions League, like that, and then sort of had a slow start to the season, and then it proved how much he's important to this squad by his absence for injury. It's important. So for me, solid. I think he's very disrespected by this Chelsea fan base. Very disrespected by a portion.
I agree.
A portion of this fan base who wouldn't know their arse from their elbow. You know what I mean? So, but it'd be interesting to see what he does this season. But yeah, I think so far he's been solid.
And you're taking into consideration his price tag, right? Obviously.
Well, we were supposedly going to pay 80, weren't we?
Yep.
So
and today's 50 million to me, and I stand by it. It's nothing.
I have to apply English tax as well.
Yep.
It's always more expensive by English players. I think
that is true.
I'm going to say this, and it's not a lot of competition though. We've been crying out for a left back since Ashley Cole.
Fair. Okay.
We didn't use Philippe Luis properly.
No.
And we had to play Aspilicueta there. But yeah, I think we've been crying out for a left back. But solid for me. If you don't rate him, I don't care. So move on.
All right.
I don't know who doesn't rate him now. I think he kind of
no. There's a portion of this fan base.
You think he kind of shut him up though after like his first season, like at the start of this season
even before his injury.
Even before his injury, during the summer, I heard there was a lot of Ben Chilwell slander. There was a lot of Ben Chilwell slander during the summer. I remember it very vividly.
Even though his return to the side and form coincided probably with how our best portion of play.
Yeah. I personally probably would have put him in okay, just because I feel like just because of the price tag, and I haven't seen him fulfill that. But we've discussed that, and you know what, that could be a video on its own. But all right, I can't. All right, those are very solid points. And you know what, you said it very clearly with that Ashley Cole comment. That's honestly, with that one, I can't disagree. Yeah, solid.
Just for anyone says anything or didn't hear what you just said, I'm not comparing him to Ashley Cole. So
yes. Let's make that distinction very clear. Yeah.
You're not saying I am.
He's saying he's Bella.
Coming in might be going, what was that? Ben Chilwell, Ashley Cole.
No.
I'm not comparing to Ashley Cole. Okay.
Okay. Real Chris, you get the last one for now, and then I'm gonna add 3 more that didn't upload for some reason, and then we'll come back to it. But
best be good.
You get Bertrand Traore.
Oh, forgot about that guy.
Yeah, so have I.
Isn't that kind of categorizes itself right there?
Yeah,
I think this was actually Marina's first signing. Or no, maybe it was Felipe Luis. I don't remember.
I forgot about him.
Now, Marina's first signing was Matic, wasn't it?
I actually forgot about him, so...
Maybe. I don't remember.
Like Will.
Forgettable,
yeah. It's not on him.
Slots into forgettable. All right. Now, we finish this. Well, I got to add a few, 3 more, and you guys will take them. But while I go ahead and do that, I want you guys to tell me what your bet. So, do we all agree on the worst signing being Lukaku?
Yes.
Price tag
just how much he cost and how he's gone out like this. It's just everything in general. I would back him, but
I want to say I don't agree, but I don't think I can argue. So,
is there anyone in mind for you though? Just like
Bakayoko's the closest.
If I was doing it under general play and how this makes me feel, then a certain blue-eyed German would be down there. But,
or Werner. Werner. Werner can hold that. Yeah.
I
You could
I
also
would,
argue
I
Kepa.
would disagree on
I
that
know
one.
you
You
would.
could you
It
could
doesn't
argue
matter
Kepa,
if you
but
disagree.
Kepa definitely has
Yeah,
picked it up
costs-
in recent
Kepa costs more.
I
seasons.
think Kepa had a decent first season though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
he
did,
might,
sorry?
he did actually.
he gets
He made some penalty saves and
he gets points for those penalty
He
saves.
kept saving penalties and pound shootouts. So,
Yeah,
Against-
you're right. Yeah, that's what I mean. So
did well against
He helped us
Frankfurt
get to
for
Europa
us
League
in
final.
Europa.
you
With
know,
his
the problem
fan
isn't
shirts.
you know the problem for me isn't his price tag, is his goddamn contract. This is problem.
His
Oh,
contract's
7
yeah,
years.
7 years, 150.
150.
It was mad for 7 years. We did a panic
But
buy.
isn't
And
that
we
the
thought, we do
same?
7
Isn't
years.
that the same? Isn't that the same argument we're making for Lukaku though? The contract.
What, 5
This is
years?
5, right? This is
Five's normally the standard. Like,
This
we
is
saw
it's
7.
100 million. It's what
I
he
didn't even know
said,
you can do 7 years.
all around what he said, how he's played, and how he's conducted himself. Yeah, he's let a lot of people down. So, and basically, we've wasted a year and 100 million pounds. So,
Yep.
that's the point. Whereas
Definitely
Kepa's come in and
disappointed me.
actually
He was literally the only signing we made.
give Kepa credit. He's come in and sort of made a journey to redeem himself in people's eyes. So
I'll be
All
saying
right.
this about Timo Werner next season.
No, you're
But
not.
what
Chris.
about-
He'll be at Dortmund, mate.
I would love that, Chris.
Mhm.
I'm being honest with you, Chris. I would love that.
Yeah, I know you would.
I would absolutely love it. If he just suddenly pops up and just starts, I would love that.
I'm not
Will
even one of those
do, but
people.
it's not gonna
If,
happen.
if he did
I
really
know.
well, I'm not one of those people with the mud people about it. Like, it's not like about that either. I don't
Lies,
think
Chris.
No, I
Absolute
honestly-
bullshit. You would be the most shameless man I think I've ever seen in my life. You
I am
probably
shameless,
face
but I,
reveal. You'd get so excited and want to show off. You would face reveal.
I get,
You
I
do
get
that
what I
as
do. What Alex said, I get Timo cut out.
Exactly.
That was weird. I kept saying I kept thinking, why have you got the holes in the mouth? And then I suddenly realised why.
Oh God. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Oh my God.
That thing was funny.
All
That
right.
was.
So, what is our arguments for the best signing for Chelsea then under Marina?
Ooh, there's a few for me.
Because
There's either
Who's
Conte.
in there now? Kante? Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
is it
Kante's in it.
political?
You can't
we
agree.
argue,
with Conte.
we were saying Thiago Silva, we were saying Conte, we were saying Cesc,
Yeah.
I said Thiago already.
Diego Costa.
Diego Costa was up there as well.
Yeah.
You put Mendy up there as well, right?
Jesus Christ.
Mendy.
Does
But I mean, you could
does
argue
Mendy beat those
No,
players? though?
you can't. No
You can't.
way.
You could argue that Mendy is.
Don't you dare
mean,
say those words.
Marshall, he's had
Don't-
one really good season, and I think this season he's had an okay season. I'm not gonna say he's had an awful season like some
average
people.
this season.
This
could say
season,
average.
Mendy has won the Club World Cup,
Oh my God.
the
What did he do in that Club World Cup?
the Super Cup,
Lukaku did more in that Club
and
World
the
Cup.
African Cup of Nations.
Didn't
Cup.
Kepa play in the Club World Cup?
Yeah, he
until
did.
The final?
No, no,
He
Super
did.
Cup.
Semi-final.
He did.
Yeah,
And
no,
he
yeah,
won
he
it
did,
for.
yeah. He's Super Cup. He won a shootout, and Marshall saying you'd get us relegated when he said I said bring on Kepa.
I mean,
Yeah.
he did lose us the FA Cup. But,
No,
I mean, I'm not gonna blame him.
Nah.
But I'm just being slanderous at this
He
point. I'm
saved
not gonna
the
blame it
penalty,
solely on
didn't he?
Kepa.
Yeah, he did say.
He did.
No, you're not making a very good case for
Oh, no,
Mendy,
that's Mendy.
Marshall.
Actually, no, he didn't save a penalty in the Carabao.
Mendy
We
did.
went to 11.
Oh, in the
Mendy did,
Carabao
yeah.
Cup, yeah,
The Carabao, yeah,
that
he
was
missed it.
Kepa's
Yeah,
first shootout
Mendy
by
was in
saving a
the.
penalty.
Yeah, Mendy was in the FA Cup, Marshall. You're not doing. Come on.
Yeah, he had to save Man's penalty. That's great.
I think Mendy should be in solid. I can't. I'm gonna. Let's be honest. He's not a better signing than players that than other players are in solid.
But I
Surely.
didn't expect him to be this good though. When
Yeah,
he
but
first came.
but that's why the whole exceed expectations should be below. Should probably be below solid, because what does that even mean? Like, if we signed, let's say
that's what it is.
we
Happens.
signed. Who's a really shit player that none of us rate? Let's say we signed. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a name. Chris Wood, and he scored. Let's say he scored 12 goals for us. Are we going to put him in the same level as Thiago Silva and Diego Costa just because he exceeded our expectations? No, of course not.
Yeah, Chris Wood is terrible though.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's my point. You're not gonna. I'm not saying Mendy's terrible, but
No,
See, I Kante,
This
I was
is
excited
being
for.
weird.
He's even gone further and exceeding my expectations.
Yeah.
So I think Costa's got a shout. Really, I really put it.
I
between
think
them
it's.
two.
I think it's between. Yeah, I agree. It's between Costa and Kante.
You guys wouldn't even consider Thiago Silva in there?
He's been
I
here
don't-
for like two.
I don't just because he's not.
Not
2
been long
years.
enough.
Been injured as well every night. Like this year.
Yeah, the
I
injuries.
don't-
It's not been that long.
I don't.
I just feel like he
If we're
came in
doing
here
this
and
a year's
just-
time, doing this in a year's time.
Yeah.
We've won. It depends if we win anything next season, like one of the big two, and he's played a big part in it. Then you probably could put him definitely up there because we're talking about
I tell you what, if he does
I'm not
another
saying
full
this, I don't
season,
even think this will happen. But if we won another Champions League like next season, I'm not even saying it's going to happen, and he's a major part in it. Could have an argument. You could say he's helpful in 2
and he could do another full season at Chelsea, being the main star.
Then again,
yeah,
you could. If Kante also does well and won us a Champions League, and
exactly.
he,
Kante still only plays a major role. Then
he extends.
I would give it to Kante.
Yeah.
I just think when I look at the issue is I think it's Kante because I can remember more iconic performances for us. I know Diego Costa scored a lot of goals, and his strike records are
Except for that one season where Jose got
Was it
sacked.
52 in 80 something games or something?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing, right? I just think Kante's won a Premier League and a Champions League with us playing pivotal roles.
Yeah.
And I just think that because he won the Champions League, it takes him over Diego Costa because I value that trophy higher than the Premier League. So I just, for me, he takes over, and he's got a better.
Is he still playing football?
Diego Costa, I think he's trying to. Wasn't he in like a Brazilian club or something? And then
I don't know now. Like
he should go to
the last season. No, but when I look at him, the last season he played was 2021.
Who
He should go to the Italian league. Man.
would he outscore Tammy in the Italian league?
Because it went straight to overall. Because
How many
overall
goals has
balance.
Olivier Giroud got?
I think he's got around 13 or something. I don't know exactly, but he's got a lot of big goals this year in derbies and stuff. Being very clutch for AC Milan.
Giroud stats. Let's see.
Bear with me, guys. I'm just fixing this ranking list because it fucked up.
I'm going overall balance from the Premier League.
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
Overall balance, Giroud scored 90 goals, 32
No,
assists.
I'm talking just in the Serie A last season.
Oh, crap. Yeah, something like 13, yeah. He
Where'd
scored.
you put Loic Remy?
He scored 11 goals in Serie A apparently and 4 assists
11 goals, 3 assists.
in 29 games.
3 goals in the Coppa Italia, so he got 14 goals. About like
Yeah.
14 and about what? 14 and 38.
Yeah, Costa didn't play this season. What just finished?
Didn't he?
No, the last one was 2021. He last played. I just looked at him. Like you go on transfer market. Like that's his last season, 2021. And
We're
there's
back.
a little bit of let's say Serie A, but not the actual Serie A.
Some players may have been moved by accident, so if I have to fix it, let me know.
Oh, okay. Then they have, yeah, Zuma's definitely.
I don't even know what happened to him. He's only 33, and he just like as soon as he left Chelsea, he just went.
Zuma,
rock
did
bottom.
you put him in okay, Will? Zuma? Or did you put,
I don't remember. Was Zuma okay? Was Zuma disappointing? I feel like Zuma was okay. feel like we had
I would
positives
say
for
okay.
Zuma.
I did actually like him as a defender. Like what's it called? I thought he had
I don't
some
remember
amazing
where
tackles.
Will put Loic Remy.
I think
be
he put him in okay, solid. No, okay.
Okay, so he's in there. It's in there. Okay.
Was that-
And you
Marina-
said
we couldn't
David
bring in
Luiz
Thiago
is
Silva.
solid.
It was at PSG, wasn't
Who?
it? We couldn't buy Thiago Silva at PSG. All this time. Sorry, I was just when someone in the chat. Ali, thanks
Oh,
for
okay,
your
gotcha.
chat, but I just don't think we were going to buy Thiago Silva. He looked like he was going to resign even at 36, but
Mm-hmm.
they didn't sign him back up. So,
In all fairness, we still got Thiago Silva at like a very good level. Like he's
Very good
like,
level.
Like to me, he's like top 3 centre backs in the Premier League, easily.
can see that.
Okay.
That's good.
So
It's not
Who's
bad.
the
we have
players.
three more.
Okay.
3 more players that I didn't get in here because this app didn't upload it. But We'll start because I think Will is AFK. We'll start from Chris up. Chris, Didier Drogba, second stint.
Oh. Ah. What can I say? He's a bench player. Screw, I'm gonna put him solid. I was thinking that.
Solid?
Okay, yeah. That's Didier Drogba.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. I mean, he did have a good impact, and we know why he was in the team anyways. It was not for
Nah, not for like really
scoring
game
goals. It was more so for, hey, we need you to teach these people how to score.
Mm,
We need them now.
Motivate them.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we could use him now. Oh, God only knows. Our best striker ever, easily Didier Drogba.
Yeah.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you get Mo Salah.
Pick up Dark.
Forgettable.
Forgettable.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean I can't disagree with that at all. He did get sold for a reason.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah, but I always remember something about Salah. When he played against Shrewsbury, he took that shot and he hit the throw in.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm always going to remember that about him. Always.
Will,
Yeah.
you get Felipe Luis.
Felipe Luis. Oh, forgettable.
Yeah.
I
It's a
Wow.
shame,
Quick.
really, though, because
I
I thought
don't
he was a
even
good left back.
think he
Wasn't
I
used
don't even
properly.
think he was a bad player. He just yeah.
This wasn't used properly. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Got a
nothing.
left back because we had to play Aspilicueta left back because actually Cole was like shutting me down, and then we don't play the left back that we bought.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because Aspilicueta was playing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
All right,
Scored a
this
he
is
scored a free kick against Derby, I think. I remember.
Yeah, it was very League Cup. Yeah.
so. Did we decide on a best signing? Do we all agree it's N'Golo?
I think it's
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I think we give it to him.
Right.
Even last season, I know we didn't have the greatest season, but even like he gave it his all in the Champions League and had the
Wait,
man of the
was
match.
it last season? I feel like he had an amazing season. This season,
In the
was
Champions
questionable.
League.
Amazing
in the Champions-
League.
Yeah.
Amazing Champions League.
And,
Alright,
and
yeah,
and
that's
that's,
fair,
and
that's
that's
fair.
good enough for me because winning Champions League is amazing. So
Yeah, I think if we'd won a Champions League with Diego Costa there before we signed Kante, there's a chance you'd say Diego Costa, depending on how much he contributed to it. But I think the Champions League run just takes him over.
Yeah.
I'm being fair. Plus, I think he's
Yeah.
I think he's recognised at his time at Chelsea being a world class player, which I don't think Diego Costa was recognised.
Fair.
It might have been by us, but outside, I don't think anyone recognised him.
well, even though went for it like as he left her, like just no one.
No,
understood.
I don't think
Really?
anyone really gave him his due or respect, like outside of Chelsea.
I
They
know
said
a
it's
couple of
good,
my
they said
mates
it's good.
rate him really highly.
They
I
said
don't know
it
if they
was-
said world
They
class.
said it was
though.
good,
think-
but I don't think they put him as world class at the time.
I think they did when he first signed for us, but I think obviously Chelsea and whatever. I think it was like I remember there was a whole thing about on Sky Sports about how Chelsea have always just needed a world class striker and whatever, and they said he could be that guy. So yeah, it's just it is what it is, isn't it? He was very good though.
They're just biased, Scared of Diego Costa. He's a massive big
Also-
game player as well. He loved Liverpool as well, like playing against them.
Also, you got to give N'Golo credit for having to deal with Diogo Costa. After that, who showed me? Was it?
It
you,
was
Chris, that
me.
showed
It was
that
me.
tweet?
I saw. Yeah, he come and try hug him naked. Apparently, Cantor said no. I don't know how true that is, but if it's true, that's gotta be funny.
What a wild child.
I just can't. I
But-
can just imagine it.
Yeah, I can't disagree too much. I feel like N'Golo definitely was and is our best player. I think it's fading now, and we'll definitely have a discussion about that. Maybe even this Sunday about our midfield. But yeah, not much to say. I mean, Cesc, you could argue, kinda, but for the price, and I don't know. I feel like, would you argue Cesc is more known for being an Arsenal player than a Chelsea player?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was,
Yeah,
I would say that.
yeah.
Probably would.
yeah. I think
You
his
know what?
legacy
Though?
is
I think
definitely at
Cesc
Arsenal.
loves Chelsea just as much as Arsenal of his time. I reckon he does.
Mhm.
I reckon he has that like mutual like between the two.
Yeah.
He clearly loved
If
that
we-
Chelsea.
if we look back at this in a few years, we could possibly have a debate that Mendy and Thiago Silva overtake Conte as best signing. Maybe
You're taking
possibly.
the last one.
I really don't. It depends what. I don't
He's
know.
joking with Mendy. He's
I
joking.
don't know.
Mendy for the price tag.
Marshall,
And the quality?
Marshall.
Kante
There's
was
more
33 million.
Kante was only 30 million odd. It wasn't that
Yeah,
much.
31 million.
All
I
right,
think.
fair enough. That
Yeah.
is tough to beat. I'm not gonna lie. That is tough to
Yeah.
beat. Yeah, that one's tough to beat. Mendy, you got to step up, bro. but all right, guys. If you want a super chat, don't let me stop you. But guys, I think we're gonna call it right here. I think this is a pretty solid list. I you know what? Overall thoughts. So we'll go one at a time. Overall thoughts on Marina signing and her reign here. Overall, I think it was okay. Now that I see it in front of me,
Yeah.
it's
Sort of like a 55-45
Maybe-
split, probably.
But
yeah, there's
lot
a
of
mixture here.
A lot of these signings weren't obviously just her though. She had more of a role when she became sporting director. She got
Yeah.
into account.
But she definitely had an influence. But I'm looking at it too, like 50-50, kind of 50-40, like what Andrew's saying. But also, gotta cut her some slack on some of these because I feel like some of these players just didn't perform and they weren't just outright not fit for the club. I mean, you could argue Lukaku was definitely a bad signing, unjustifiably. We probably should have looked into Lukaku a little more before we signed him. But other than that, like I feel like Timo should have performed. Kai should have been performing. Zia should have been performing. You know, I think we all had high expectations for a lot of these players that ended up being in the okay or disappointing category. So, or even forgettable. We'll say forgettable. Some of the players in the forgettable category. Alvaro Morata, Salah. Some of these players were probably expected to perform better than they did, but
Drink water,
I say
25 million.
Marina's reign was definitely okay. Will, do you have final thoughts on Marina's reign here?
A few good ones, a bit shit in there, but I'd say disappointing because a lot of these players we were looking forward to and then they were shit, so disappointing.
Andrew, I think you mentioned 50-40. Any more thoughts you have on that?
55-45, something like that. Yeah.
55-45.
I think, listen, there's no way she goes out to sign a player and wants them to be disappointing. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what people don't seem to understand. It's like, oh man, how many times did we win the league with these signings? It's not her job to win the league, you know what I mean? It's the job to sign players to help win the league, that's fine, but listen, I think more has to be looked at. On contract sides than wages sides. There I'm a bit like maybe it's 50-50 or even negative in a reign. But transfer like I think overall okay would be would be a solid an okay rating would be a solid pick. Yeah. That's good. But she listen, she's gone now. Time to move on. Let's see what Bodie can do. If it doesn't work out, he'll get scapegoated. So,
I mean, we'll see who takes over.
Until the new sporting director comes in, then they'll be scapegoated.
Which that'll
There's
be a
always someone
fun
there,
topic for us.
There's
That'll be a
someone
fun topic for us on Sunday. I'm definitely gonna want to talk to you guys more about the new director that's gonna be coming in.
Yeah.
Or if they come in this season or the next season, we'll see. Or in January even, we'll see. Chris, your overall thoughts on Marina's reign, her transfer in, because now that I think about it too, her transfer outs, I think outshine her transfer ins. I'll say that.
Yeah.
How she got to sell Morata for 60 million, I think it was, to Atletico Madrid. I never know. And then she sold Matic for 50 million, another good player, but like
Hazard
144. So outgoings, for prices are pretty good.
60 for Oscar, wasn't it? Something like
60 for Oscar. That was a mad sign. Like we couldn't refuse that one.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Even
like
60 for Ramirez, right?
You know what? Outgoings.
Wow.
She's really good at outgoings.
We did reject like 50 odd million for William, though.
Oh,
So
that was true.
I don't know why Barcelona. That's why I couldn't. I don't know if I could believe that because why would Barcelona want to spend 50 million on Willian?
Don't know.
I mean, have you looked at Barcelona's history?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it.
I would just say okay for because you know,
It was after
she had
Neymar,
ups and
wasn't
downs.
I feel like Barcelona's history is
Yeah,
like
it's
comparable to like an alcoholic, reckless gambler.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's like someone
She-
who's taking drugs for the first time since 2017. Like, it
And
really
it's in
is.
Atlantic City or
Well, it's
like
really
Vegas.
yeah, it's like split personality, isn't it? It's like it's up to 2017, and actually fine.
Schizophrenic.
And then lose Neymar. Let's buy everyone for 100 million pounds each summer, and then that won't get us in trouble down the road. Yeah.
That club is the junkie of clubs when it comes to signings. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you enjoyed this tier list. Hopefully you agree. If you don't agree, leave a comment down below. Let's get some engagement down below. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like to help us with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And we'll catch you guys on Sunday with a guest. I'm not going to say who it is. It'll be a surprise as always.
Real Chris is
And
already here. Doesn't need to be a guest.
Real Chris is already here. And then
advertise
we'll bring
Real
someone
Chris,
else.
Build his ego even more. Good Lord.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We'll bring another guest on top of Real Chris in the channel
Pause.
on Sunday. And that'll be fun. And I'm not gonna play it.
I know it's no
but
filter, but my God. Come on.
anyways, we'll be bringing in another guest on Sunday for you guys to enjoy. Make sure you're here for that one. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss it. And we'll catch you guys on Sunday for more KH No Filter football.